right, so in an attempt to be a little proactive with dinners, I have decided that I am going to make TV dinners. I was looking online. I was looking at the fast food type TV dinners, and I was looking at the ingredient list, and I'm going, whoa. And I don't know about y'all, but whenever I was little, my parents worked a lot, so we kind of lived on those TV dinners. And it was either like Salisbury steak or chicken fried steak or like a bowl of something, and most of them ended up having like a mashed potato component. So that's what we're going to start with today. I'm going to use probably, this was a 5-pound bag, and it's either somewhere between 3 and 4 pounds left. And I'm going to make the mashed potato portion real quick for all of the TV dinners. And I went to Wally World and picked up some actual TV dinner reusable containers. I'm not big on using plastic, but we'll see how Greg likes this and how I like it. And if we like it, then we'll go back and instead of the plastic throwaway kind, we'll get some actual containers and do this for real. So this is our potato component. We are going to use the Instant Pot to cook the potatoes, and I like to leave the skins, ooh, watch out now. I like to leave the skins on, so we're gonna prep all these potatoes and fill up that Instant Pot. I do like to dice these up a little bit because it just makes it cook faster and more evenly. Now I bought enough boxes to make 10 meals. So we'll see how this does. See how many we can get. Get in there. All right, and there we have it. All the potatoes are in. Cool. So we're gonna let this pressure cook for about 12 minutes. And then we're gonna go from there. So these are the actual boxes that I got from Walmart. I got 2 packs of them. I think they were $3.98 a pack. Comes with 5 of these. And the measurement is actually, this is 5 cups. So I'm assuming 3, 1, and 1. So the big section is 3 cups and then the little ones are 1 cup. Comes with the lids to go with it. This is 2 packs. So it says, it's this one. It says 10 pieces or whatever, which is actually 5 bowls and 5 lids. So 5 cups, 3 compartments. So I think this is going to be, this is 5 cups of food. That's a lot for a dinner. So that should be fine for a TV dinner. Looking at the TV dinners online, they're not 5 cups. So this is definitely going to be big enough for Greg's appetite. And my appetite's smaller than his, so it'll work for me too. But these are the containers that I'm going to start with. So if we like it, I'll try to find something glass that is similar. But June, we have a surprise for you that'll come up in a different video. But this is going to be the start of our June prep. So if you're looking for these BPA free, but whatever. What's BPA? There's so many different plastics that they haven't tested yet, but whatever. Meal prep rectangular food storage containers. They're the 3 compartment divided, and the biggest thing is it's 5 cups. So They're pretty big. And then I believe, let me go get my receipt and I'll tell you how much they were. Looking at my receipt on my phone, $3.96 a pack. So then plus your tax. So, I mean, $4, less than $1 a thing for an investment in seeing if we like it. I'm okay with it. And if, you know, these get cracked or busted or given away at some point, I'm not going to be too bent about it. So this is what we're going to make our TV dinners with. So back to the potatoes. Boy, did I squirrel. And I went off and cleaned stuff. And boy, let's see. We're going to release this. This has been off for a while, but we're going to release this real quick. Let that finish coming out, steam coming out, and then we'll see what they look like. Strain them, and let's make some real potatoes for these TV's dinners, not some cardboard tasting stuff. And a squirrel though. Look what I found at Walmart when I went and got this is why I'm not allowed to go to the grocery store. When I went and got the bento things that are in the dishwasher right now, this is an Anchor Hocking, and it's got this a measuring cup, but see, it's got them in there. Can you hear it? They're etched into the actual glass itself. Because I don't know about y'all, but the other kind that I have, all that writing rubs off. And look, I can't measure. I was using it for a cup measure. Look, there ain't nothing on there. There's nothing left. See? But on this one, it ain't coming off because it's actually etched in. I'm so excited. Now I just need to find big ones this size that have this on it. So if y'all got any ideas on where I can find one, let me know. Because I mean, what are you supposed to do with that? Man, that took a hot minute. Okay, let's see. Ooh, that's hot. Yeah. Okay. Well, it looks good in there. Oh, and I do have to tell you that I went ahead and I dropped the time from 12 minutes to 6 minutes because I thought about it and I was like, man, I cut these kind of small. So let's see. Oh yeah, that knife went through there like butter. We're good to go. What? I don't know if you can see that or not, but chunk. Yeah, they're ready. Okay, I'm gonna strain them, come back here, and mash them up and make them taste like real potatoes. Now we get to make this stuff good. So first things first, don't freak out, y'all. This is 4 pounds of potatoes, and I'm gonna put in a whole stick of butter. Yes, I did. I did it. I put the whole stick in. Next thing we're gonna do is put some heavy whipping cream in. You could use milk, you could use half and half, but we want these to be amazing. So we're gonna put in about, I don't know, I'd say that was about a half a cup. And then my secret ingredient is sour cream. So I'm gonna put in probably another 1/2 to 3/4 cups of sour cream. And we're gonna stop right there. And I don't know about y'all, but I like chunks in my potatoes. So we're gonna mash them like this. And I'm gonna hang on to this pot, and it's hot. I did salt my water when we cooked these. So I'm going to mash them up for a little bit, incorporate and melt all that butter, and then we'll come back and we'll taste for seasoning. All right, butter's almost melted. Oh my gosh. Can I just have like a potato facial? Hold on, give me a second, people. Oh, so good. Got almost all the butter melted. And this is about the consistency I prefer. Like I said, I like my skins on, and I like little chunks. And I do not see any butter. So that is what we're gonna go with. There's our potatoes for all of our TV dinners. Next on the list, we're gonna dig up some proteins and go from there. I don't know about y'all, but I'm not caring for some meatloaf or anything like that in my TV dinners. What I'm going to do is we're going to cook up this pork loin in the oven. And then I think, y'all know I like buying chicken on sale. So we're gonna cook up this chicken next in the Instant Pot, and I'll probably cut it into 8 pieces. I can go over that with y'all here in just a second. put this in the Instant Pot, probably shred it, and then we'll just add some shredded chicken, maybe with some really nice barbecue sauce on top of it, to add to our TV dinner. So next up, proteins. Some people may be weird about cutting up a chicken, but I'm gonna show you how I do it. And you don't need to dirty anything else, except this is the same colander I was using to drain the potatoes. We'll put that to the side for a minute. Get the weird funky thing off, and here's your chicken. What I like to do first is make sure, look, vocal cords didn't get cut off. Let's get those out of there. I like to give them a bath and just, you know, they're sitting in their own juices, so. And then usually you're gonna find, don't gag, this is like, let's see, there's a neck in there, the heart, the liver, and the gizzard. So we're just gonna put this off to the side for right now because we don't need this for the Instant Pot. But give them a good bath. Nothing crazy. And then really, you can literally just start taking this thing apart right here in the sink. So the first thing I like to take off are the wings. So it will make a slit right here until you find that bone. And yes, you're gonna use the weight of the chicken and that bone, if you can get it. There's a bone right there too. We want to cut through and or break if you can. There it goes. Just roll it out of socket and take the chicken wings off. Whoop. Well, there's that part. That rolled easier than the chicken, this part of the chicken wing. Come on, where you at? Sometimes you gotta do some digging, and that's okay. Come in from this side. She's a slippery little sucker. There it is. There's the joint I'm looking for. Ta-da! Now, if you're squirmish about touching raw meat like this, just know, there we go. There's the top of the chicken wing. Here, let me make it look pretty. Now it looks like something you can find in the grocery store, okay? And we'll go ahead and do a leg on this side too so you can see. I always like to use the weight of the chicken and then come in. See how it just automatically opens right up? There's the chicken breast, there's the thigh, there's the leg. So what I like to do is keep letting that skin fall off and then see where that thigh's at. You can see that bone right there. We're gonna push that bone out of socket. Did you see it roll right there? Now you can clean cut right through. Take the leg and the thigh right off. Now you can dissect this a little bit further if you'd like. We're gonna leave it alone for now. We're gonna do the same thing on the other side. Use the weight of the bird. Open up the skin. This stuff is so easy. So then you can spend $7 on a bird instead of paying the people at the grocery store to do this for you. See how easy? See, you can watch that bone roll out. Bonk. Now you know where to cut. Right there. And it comes right off. And I'm not using a fancy knife. I'm just using a teeny weeny little knife that I cook with that I like because it's small and I have more control. You could use a butcher's knife. You could get all the fancy stuff. But really is easier for me. It's just my preference. Ta-da! That one came off way easier than the other one. See? There's your wing. Yes, there's gonna be bits and bobs. Now you're left with the two breasts. Now this is cool because you can kind of see it here. I mean, see? Where's the breastbone? Right there. So you're gonna cut on each, and you can feel it. You're gonna cut on each side of the breastbone, and you're just gonna follow it. I'll do the one side closest to me. All right, I feel it. Then we're gonna come in and get that skin. Come on, skin. There you go. Now you can start to see that breastbone, or the sternum bone, breastbone, and just follow it all the way down. The skin's giving me issues, y'all. There we go. Can you do this on a cutting board? Yes, if you want it to be more stable, absolutely. I'm okay with this because I know where I'm at and I know what I'm doing. See that bone? There's the bone right there. Hear it? The only other bone that you got to look out for is the wishbone, which is up here. And then you're going to get and peel the chicken off the rib cage. As you keep going, then you can start using, again, the weight of the bird. And the skin won't let me. See? Comes right off. Just keep cutting, keep cutting. Now the only thing hanging on to that is the wishbone. And there, see? There is a... Here, let's make it skinless real quick. You know how they charge you an arm and leg for skinless chicken? Watch. Skinless now. Yeah. So there is what you pay for in the grocery store, and you can do it yourself. It's not that hard. This is the tenderloin. You can cut this off if you'd like. That's just another piece of the chicken. That's where the tenderloins come from. This guy right here, watch. Boom, tenderloin. Okay? And we do it on the other side. Follow the bone. Cool thing about this too, if you leave a little bit of meat on the carcass, so what? Because you know what I do with them. We put them back in the freezer with that packet of stuff that you're not going to use today. And we come back and we make really amazing homemade chicken stock with all these bones. But right now we're full to the brim on chicken stock, so we're not going to make any today. We are just going to continue to separate that right there. There's your tenderloin. Let's get him out of there. Tenderloin. We'll just get this off the bird. Just like that. And then that's the back. Let me get the breast off and then I'll show you what the back looks like. It's hanging on by the skin. So, let's see. Let's put the skin on. So this is what it looks like. Cut off to make it boneless and skinless. You literally just tear the skin off. And there's your beautiful chicken breast again. Now, here's the part we're going to save. So this is the actual... so what I like to do is I actually like to pull these and break them in half, which you can just do with your hands. You don't have to really, it's not that difficult. It's just a little slimy. I got a couple spots where I want to cut the skin so it'll let me go all the way in half. And the reason why I like to do this is because it fits better in a quart-sized bag if you can go like this and shove one piece into the other like that. And then the skin I pulled off those breasts, guess what? They go in there too. We stick all this in a quart-sized bag. You could chuck this stuff in with it. And this is what we're gonna make stock out of later. So I'm gonna set this over here. And this is now a ton of chicken that you can use for your TV dinners. I'm going to show you real quick here. There's a bone here and here to separate the thigh from the leg. You want to go right there and you'll feel them. This I do like to do on a cutting board because it's nicer to be flat on a flat surface. But there's really nothing to it. You just cut through that joint. See? It's not hard at all. But I do like to, when I cut through these, I'm not going to do that in the bowl because I just like to make sure that I've got it on a flat surface. And then like on this one, I'm having a hard time finding the joint. So I'll just make a slit and go looking for it. There it is. Found it. How do you go look for it? You go try to separate it. And then you cut. And so there's a, here, let me make this a skinless thigh. They charge you for that stuff per pound. And all you got to do is rip the skin off. I mean, First, you got to get over the fact that you're touching raw meat. I know some people have a hard time with that. Look at these beautiful thighs. Now look. Now how much per pound did they go over just by ripping the skin off and cutting it for you? I mean, come on. So now I'm going to take this, get the rest of these big pieces of skin off. I'm just going to pull them off. My hands are kind of juicy now. But I'm going to pull the leg skin off. The wings can stay as they are. I probably won't put them in the TV dinner. There's not a lot of meat on them. They do impart a lot of really good flavor. So this is going to get put in the Instant Pot real quick. So let me wash my hands and we'll be right back. And that's your pro hack. This is a simple way of breaking down a chicken. Don't be afraid to do it. It's very, very simple. Once you get over the fact that you're playing with a raw chicken, and oh, by the way, it's already dead. You're not hurting it. We're off to the races, cooking a chicken. I'm going to start with some of my favorite, yes, it's butter flavored olive oil. Oh, it's so good. Yes, I'm gonna put a bunch in there. Why? Because I want to take the chicken we just cut up. Make sure I don't drip it all over everything. That chicken we just cut up, plonk, right in there. And then I'm gonna take and kind of just like roll it around in there and get it all covered. Okay. Now it's all nice and covered and it smells like butter. Then we're gonna add 1.5 cups of water just to be safe. Close the lid. I can't believe this. So it is 10 minutes for a cut up chicken. That's insane. All right, we'll bring you back whenever this thing's cooked. I know what y'all are thinking. You're like, Chris, you said you're gonna put this thing in a quart-size bag. Quart-size bag, labeled. So what I'm gonna do is first put the big piece of chicken in. Then you're gonna push it down. I'm gonna stick all the little skins in and around everywhere. Then move that out of the way. Yeah, get in here and get this opened. Where's my knife? Because you want to rinse these off too, because they've been sitting for a minute. That's your neck. This stuff has such great flavor. These are the gizzards, and this is the chicken liver. There is no heart in this packet this time. These, right in here. Zip it up. Don't cut your bag open with your knife. And this is another opportunity to make really good chicken stock. Control your ingredients and save a ton of money. Okay, y'all, I am going to, we got this from a pig a while back, but this is what a pork loin roast looks like. Big old piece of meat. I'm not sure how many, oh, this is 3.5 pounds. So this is 3.5 pounds of meat. Beautiful. If you look at it, like, see that's a pork chop right there. See, if you take this piece off down here, that's pork chop. So this is a boneless roast. I am just running it under cold water. These are thawed out, so they were sitting in their own juices. And then we're gonna take this, set it up on a bacon rack, dry it off real quick with some paper towels. Here, y'all come over here. Okay, we're gonna dry it off with some paper towels. And then what I like to use as the binder on pork is mustard. And I use the binder so the seasonings will stick. And I'm very excited because Greg and I went on a road trip a while back and we were able to pick up some really special seasonings. Hold on, let me go get it. Da-da-da. Oh, you know what? I need the mustard too. Hang on, where's that at? We went to Ohio on our way to DC, and we went to the White Feather Meats where the Bearded Butchers are. And we got their original seasoning, and Greg got his shirt, so he was very happy. So we're gonna take mustard, we're gonna rub it all over here, and we're gonna top it with the seasoning, and then I'm gonna go get gloves and I'll show you how to do that. Okay, we're gonna go clean hand, dirty hand, and slap some mustard on there. I know it looks like a lot, but it can handle it. Don't forget to get the sides. Then I'm gonna, actually, let me just go ahead and season this first. I got a handful of mustard on there, so. Oh, come on. Ah! I got a dirty hand. No. All right. Yes, it's clumping, but that's a good thing. Why? Because the Bearded Butchers do clean ingredients and they don't put anti-caking agents in their spices. So I really appreciate that. And so what if I have to get in there and move it around a little bit? Big deal. Okay. Oh my God, it smells so good. All right. The rest of the mustard that was in the palm of my hand. And then here's cleanup. Yay! So nice. And then, here, I'm gonna take this and knock this. Sorry guys, I know that was loud. Okay, oh yeah, here we go. La, 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 la. Ta-da! This stuff, oh, it smells so good. Okay, this is going in the oven, 350. I'm probably gonna bring it up to about 160, 165. And then we'll cut her up as she cools. And yeah, so we'll bring you back whenever we've got proteins to play with. So I have decided that we are going to make lemon pepper gravy for the chicken that we're cooking. And I'm heating me up some chicken bouillon because my chicken that's in the Instant Pot hasn't dinged yet. So we're just gonna heat some chicken stock up real quick. Plus I got a little tub of that stuff I need to get rid of. Okay, now y'all know, I don't know if you've seen me make it before, but we're going to do it right now. We are going to make a roux. So what we do is we do equal parts of a fat and flour. So I'm going to do about a tablespoon of butter. And then I'm going to do about a tablespoon of that same oil that we use, the butter infused oil. So we got 2 tablespoons. So then that means once this gets to going, I need 2 tablespoons of flour. And roughly speaking, and I mean roughly speaking, per every tablespoon of roux you make, you need a cup of a liquid, roughly. So that means I'm gonna need at least 2 cups. It's probably gonna be more like 3 cups of a liquid. Now, see, we're just making a roux. Biggest thing about the roux is don't walk away, keep stirring. Let it all combine and get yummy. And then this roux needs to change to a darker color because you want to cook the raw flour taste out. Greg has the patience of a saint and he does a really good job with the roux. I do not. Right now I'm also going to throw in a tablespoon of garlic because I want to cook the raw out of the garlic. You know how garlic just has that weird, that fresh raw taste? I don't want that to go away. So we're gonna add that in. Oh yeah, this smells good already. All right. Now I want to start with some heavy cream. Get that goodness in there. I'll just finish this off. That was probably a cup. And I'm gonna follow that up with, I'm gonna switch to a whisk now. I just think that'll serve this roux a little bit better. There we go. Ooh, my valve dropped. Yay, we can get the chicken out. Okay, we're incorporated. Now remember, I don't know if like I said, if you've seen our other videos about making roux, you know that the thickest sauce will ever be is when it comes to a boil. That's how thick it'll be. Now you can see that this is way too thick. So we need more liquid. So the next liquid I'm going to come in with is my bouillon that I heated up real quick. Probably about half of that, because that's another cup of liquid. We're going to stir this in, and this stuff comes together pretty quick. So right now we've got butter, oil, flour, heavy whipping cream, and chicken stock. Now this is where you can start making it your own. So because we want a lemon pepper chicken, how are we doing? Oh, we're boiling, we're bubbling a little bit. We can take our lemon pepper, be generous with it. That was probably 2 tablespoons. And start adding it to the pot so it can cook in. And start flavoring everything. All right. We're boiling. That's really a good consistency. Now, this is a great consistency if I'm gonna eat it right now. Y'all know we are getting ready to make this into freezer meals. So I'm thinking we wanna make this a little runny, because if we're gonna zap it in the microwave, it's gonna cook some of that liquid out. So this needs to be just a little bit runnier than you would like it if you ate it straight up right now. Because you got to remember what we're going to do with it. The in-state goal of this. See, that's still a little thick. How are we doing? Oh, I could go a little bit more, and then we'll switch to milk. All right, now we're at a full cup in. Let's see, how do we like it? And you know how to test for a rolling boil. If you can stir it and you can't stir the boil out, you know you're there. Ah, it's close, so close. All right, I'm gonna add a little bit of milk. That was probably a 1/4 cup. I want to lemon this up, so I'm gonna add, ooh, not the cap. Teaspoon of lemon juice. Remember, we're gonna taste. Oh yeah, I think this is better. This is runnier than an actual, because I don't want it to be a gravy. I want it to be like more of a sauce. Yeah, see, I can't get peaks in there anymore. They start to try, but then they go away. All right, we need to taste for flavor. I want to make sure that it's got enough pepper flavor. I'm not worried about the lemon flavor, obviously, because I think that's going to be pretty good. Ooh, that is on point. Yes. Okay. We have our lemon pepper bonanza. Oh, that's good, y'all. That's real good. All right, let's open this chicken up. Oh, here it comes. Wow. You guys see that? Look at all that beautiful broth in there. That is fully cooked. I'm gonna pull this out and then we're gonna plate it in the, oh, and it smells so good. Plate it in the dishes. I love my Instapot. I'm just saying. All right, so these are wet because I literally just pulled them out of the dishwasher. I went ahead and just washed all those up and put them in the dishwasher on delicate. Now you can definitely cheat, y'all. I'm gonna do peas and carrots. let's see, it says that there are about 4 servings in here. So I'm gonna divide this up into 3, if it'll fit. Oh yeah, there we go. 1 section down. Now, doesn't mean you have to keep it like that, because what I'm gonna do is we're gonna go ahead, because these were not seasoned, we're gonna go ahead and salt and pepper. And then I'm gonna go ahead and run over here real quick and grab a little pad of butter and stick on top of each one. That way when you zap it, it's ready to roll. That's about a tablespoon. Ooh, get back over there, Carrot. Yeah. Okay. There we go. Oh man, stay there. So that's about a tablespoon of butter. Okay, that was loud. Now, let's get, I tested these potatoes, y'all. Oh, they don't need anything. They are so good. Now that's like an entire cup of potatoes. And Greg and I we're potato eaters, so I'm not upset at this. This is gonna be good, y'all. These potatoes are amazing. I tell you what, I like them because of the chunks and the sour cream. And if y'all are still full after this much food, I know on camera it probably doesn't register that it's a lot of food. It is a ton of food. This is the lemon sauce that we made. So I'm gonna start with a 1/2 cup measure in the bottom of each of the chicken, where we're gonna put the chicken. Okay. I think I wanna go like 3/4 cup. That just is gonna make me feel a little better about that. Okay, now we're gonna pull some chicken out of here, and I'm thinking that breast is gonna fit, and I'm not gonna have to shred it. And that breast is gonna fit. And I think we're gonna pull the thighs out, and I think this is gonna be the dark meat version. And then I might add a leg. Oh my gosh, y'all. And then let's see. I don't know, I kind of like the way it's looking. What do you think? Oh my gosh. These look so good. Like, I want one now. All right. I think that's it. I don't want to add any of the wings because I just don't want to, I don't know. I don't think it needs it. I don't think it needs it. I think we can use this for something else later. Y'all, I think this is perfect. I'm just so stoked and excited about this to see how well it performs later. Let me get this butter smushed in. I think it needs to be smushed in before I go get a lid and put it on. Okay, let me go get a lid and see if this thing closes. Oh yeah, we're okay. Oh my word. Oh, I want to tell y'all too. I was looking up the ingredient list on a Hungry Man. Because you know, Hungry Man used to be the fancy ones because they had the extra little thing where they made these, I don't know how they did it, but they put a brownie and, oh my gosh, this looks so good. They put a brownie in it and figured out how to like cook a brownie in the microwave. They have 50 grams of added sugar in their meatloaf. 50 grams, y'all. That's 50%, 56% of your daily, your recommended sugar intake for the day. That's nuts. And then I also looked at the list and there's like 8 million ingredients that I can't pronounce. Y'all saw what I put in here. Butter, milk, potatoes, chicken, peas and carrots. That's it. So yeah, we got it. 3 TV dinners. I think Greg's gonna love these. Waste not, want not, y'all. There's some beautiful stock in the bottom of that Instant Pot. Don't let it go to waste. Look how pretty. That's going in the refrigerator. So I was getting ready to find all of the barbecue sauce that I thought I had, and this is all I had left of some Sweet Baby Ray's in the refrigerator. So we have a problem if we're gonna make sauce for 4 boxes, because that ain't gonna cut it. So what we're gonna do is make our own. Yay! Another recipe, which is okay. Okay. Ketchup. And if you watched our travel video, this is the ketchup that we decanted. So now I got another jar. Woo-woo! Let's add some more ketchup, because I don't think that's enough. Plus we'll have some for later. I've got plenty of ketchup. Now what do you do about that? You add a little bit of water, shaky shaky, and it comes right out. Okay. All right, now we got it all. I like to add a little bit of apple cider vinegar. That's probably a tablespoon. That ketchup is probably about 2 to 2.5 cups. I want my barbecue sauce to have a little zhuzh. 1/4 teaspoon of Cholula. Why not have barbecue sauce without horseradish? We will add a little mustard love in here. About a tablespoon. We're gonna do some garlic powder. We're gonna do some onion powder. We're gonna do some black pepper. And then to kick it up a little bit, we're gonna add probably about 2 tablespoons of sugar. We're gonna mix this up, taste. If we like it, we serve. Now the last barbecue sauce that we made had bourbon in it. Man, you talk about awesome. Did I put Frank's in there? What does it need? I want Frank's, which is W sauce, Worcestershire, or however you say it. Too tomato-y. I need to go get some liquid smoke. Be right back. All right, I slapped some more mustard in there. I also went ahead and got some brown sugar. I just think that's going to add to it. It needs something. The tomatoes are too acid. Now this is liquid smoke, and it's hickory. Be careful with this stuff. I mean, we're talking like half a teaspoon. Might even just be a 1/4. All right, boom, done. There it is. I want a little bit more smoke, because my palate, Greg's palate will handle it. Okay, I'm for sure up to a half a teaspoon now. Yes. Okay. Now we can start assembling. And now we're back to assembly. We are going to cheat again. I'm going to use steamed mixed vegetables. And we're just going to fill her up. I'm anticipating 4, but we might be able to get 5. Let's see how many. It says this has 3 servings in it, so. Oops, it escaped. So if that bag has 3 servings in it, you can tell that these are pretty big. What's a serving size? 2/3 cup. So this is 2/3 cup. Okay. Ish. That's cool. And Greg and I actually do like mixed vegetables. If we have a 5th container, I'll put that in it. Okay. Now to the... These potatoes are so good. I hope we have leftovers so I can eat some now. Because all I had was a spoonful. Okay. Oh my gosh. We might have leftovers. Woo! I'll have to save some for Greg so he can try them because these are pretty good. And I like a good Yukon Gold potato. This isn't a basic. This isn't like a russet. It's a Yukon Gold. It's one of my favorite potatoes because they're buttery. Okay. That looks really good. I need to get a pat of butter and put on all that. That's the barbecue sauce we just made. So I'm thinking this is a 1/2 cup measure. We'll go 1/2 cup to start with. I don't know. Well, that's pretty good. That is pretty good. So we'll leave it right there for now. And then let me go get the protein and we will finish this little assembly. There she is. She's very pretty. We're gonna let her sit and rest. She's about 145 internal temp right now. We're gonna let her sit and rest for a little bit. As you can see, I snuck a 5th one in. So we're gonna have 5 of these. This is probably more than 5 servings, 3 pounds. Yeah, that's like 6. If it's 3.5 pounds, that's like 7 servings. So we'll do our best to, if we could turn it into 5 servings, we turn it into 5 servings. So we'll do our best to cut this up and make sure that it fits in there, but we do need to let it rest for right now because it literally just came out of the oven. Alrighty, let's cut this sucker. Alrighty, let's cut her up. I'm probably gonna go 1/2 inch. Let's see what that looks like. Oh, y'all, look how pretty. Let's stick that in there. Oh yeah. Now you're might see a little pink, but don't freak out. Because remember, these are still gonna get nuked in the microwave when it's time to heat them up. So, man, look how nice and juicy that is. Now, I might come back and do a second round, but I just wanted to, yeah, buddy, look how pretty. Love it when a plan comes together. That's another thing too, y'all. You can buy pork loins whole like this. And just like the whole chickens that we just did, it's cheaper per pound. The only thing you got to do is what I'm doing right now. I don't think I can't put 2 in here. I think I'm going to have to. Because that's just, it's too good not to put 2 in there. Look at that. Yes, please. Thank you. Oh, we're going to turn you around. Let's turn you around. Go that way. Get in there. Take your little barbecue bath. Swim in the tub. Man, look at that. That's gorgeous. Chuck, chuck, chuck. I think we're gonna do it, y'all. I might even have something to taste here. Man, that looks good. You saw how hard it was to stick this in the oven. If I'm gonna taste something, I wanna taste that part because it's got little crunchies on it. I might cut a little more off because that was a little chinchy piece. Let's give that one that part right there. That'll be a little surprise. You can see too that I added butter, a pat of butter to everything. All right, y'all, I'm gonna cut that fat cap off. This is the piece. I'm gonna go right there. All right, ready? Oh, wow. Yep. That's gonna be good. That's gonna be real good. I should probably try it with some barbecue sauce. Here, I'm gonna steal some barbecue sauce right out of there. Okay. Oh yeah. So good. All right, we did it, y'all. We got 9 of them. Man, all right. This is definitely not a hungry man because there ain't 50 million things of sugar in it. Alrighty, y'all, here they are. Very excited. We got 4 chickens and 5 pork. So I cannot wait to put these in the freezer. I think Greg's gonna enjoy them. And then when we have busy days, we've got something to put in the microwave real quick that's healthy, that doesn't have a million grams of sugar in it. So I hope you got some tips and some tricks in this video. This is gonna set us up for success next month, and stick around so you know what we're gonna get ready to do next month. It's gonna be exciting, so we'll announce that in a video coming up. And with that, I'm gonna have some essentials. Let me go get them. For those of you that have been with us for a little bit, you know what essentials are. So I'm gonna have some essentials, and I'm gonna get ready to, real life, y'all, clean up the mess that's out of frame. So I have a ton of dishes to do. Please like and comment if you haven't already. Subscribe, it really helps the channel. I really want to get to 500 subscribers so we can do our very first giveaway. And with that, until we see you on the next video, bye y'all.